In this video, we'll take a closer look at launching your lesson presentation. You can add a resource to your presentation at any time by selecting Include in Presentation found on the resource. To open the presentation, select the Launch Presentation button at the top of the lesson page. Your presentation automatically opens to full screen mode. Click the X to minimize the screen. Content appears on the player page. This can include text, images, video, or interactive materials. When a file is available to download, an icon appears in the upper right. Select the audio icon to play audio of the page text. Teacher notes appear in expandable sections on the page. These are not visible to students viewing this resource. You can hide and display teacher content by selecting it on the Presentation Action menu. Select specific text to add a highlight, underline or circle the text, add notes, or read selected text. Select Add Place Mark to add a marker at the selected text location. A place mark appears as underlined text. Use the navigation arrows at the top to navigate through the pages of that particular resource in the player. For example, this resource has 5 pages. When you are paging through a resource, use the return icon to go back to the previous page of the resource. To navigate to the next or previous resource, use the buttons at the bottom right. Please note that some resources may have a third set of navigation arrows, so when navigating the presentation with your students, be clear where they are supposed to click. You can also go to a specific page by selecting the Table of Contents icon to display the contents. Select an item to go to that page. This menu also displays all the presentation's highlights, notes, and place marks. Select a listing to go to that location. Clear the page's highlights, notes, and place marks by selecting Clear Highlights on the Action menu in the upper right corner. This menu also lets you enable quick highlighting, which highlights selected text automatically, reset activities so you can start them over, or hide and display your teacher content. To search a keyword in this presentation, select the search icon in the upper right corner and enter a keyword. The results of the search appear in the window below. Select a highlighted keyword to go to that location. In the lower right corner, you can navigate through all the resources in the presentation by selecting Previous Resource or Next Resource. Select Open Tray to open the resource tray. This lists all the lesson resources included in the presentation. Select a resource to go to that point in your presentation. Please note that you cannot edit your presentation here. You will have to close the presentation and select the Edit button on your lesson page. Select the X to close the resource tray. Select the icon in the upper right corner to open the presentation in a new window or tab. Select the second icon to toggle to full screen view. Press your Escape key or select the X to toggle back. To close the presentation, select the Close Player icon in the far right. This concludes our look at the lesson presentation. Be sure to look at other help materials for more information about using this program.